In this video, we are going to talk about how to get your business out of credit card and line of credit debt. Hey, I'm Shyam Ganesh with Grow Your Wealth Financial Planning. A question I get often when working with business owners is how to eliminate credit card and line of credit debt and never have to use it again. The main way I see business owners currently addressing this issue is to wait for a month when there's a lot of additional revenue, because obviously as a business owner you're seeing months where there's more revenue and months where there's less revenue, and then when there's more cash coming into the account, then and there's more left over after the payments, then making a lump sum payment. The other method I see is also, a consistent payment that's slightly above the minimum payment, in which case it's going to take a year, 2 years, 3 years to eliminate the debt. And the challenge with these approaches, maybe the debt actually gets paid off, but the challenge is that it hasn't really addressed the root cause of the problem. So maybe this hole has been plugged for now, but how long before the next emergency presents itself and there's new credit card or line of credit debt that has been taken on? So this is the problem. Like what we need to do, and what I suggest, is that in order to get out of this cycle of consistently going in and out of debt, is that you need to look at the root cause of, where did the debt that's currently in place, where did that come from? What caused it? Okay, so that's the first step. Look at what caused it and say, okay, what type of expense was it? Was it truly an emergency? In which case you need to have an emergency fund anyway that should have been drawn from. Or was it, a frivolous expense? Was it something that you were, or maybe something you thought was legitimately going to provide a lot of additional value to the business and help it grow, but didn't actually do that? And so it's important to take a hard look at all of the line items, all of the expenses, the subscriptions that you have in place right now, to identify which of your spend is actually giving you a return on investment, which is actually delivering profit. And sometimes there are expenses that we're emotionally connected to because it was something we started early on in the business, or through someone we know, or just a company that we really, really love working with. Like we love the brand, we're really excited about the brand. But those are all good reasons to work with that company. But the most important reason to have an expense line item for your business is if you're able to use it to generate profit. You're able to generate revenue, and you're able to do so with a profit margin attached to it. So eliminate all of those expenses that don't need to be there, and when you've done that, 9 times out of 10 you can identify that at least 1 or 2 things that you can eliminate, and now you can take whatever you were paying towards that and redirect it towards paying down debt, and that will accelerate getting out of the line of credit and credit card debt. And when that debt has been cleared, you can now use that same cash to build a war chest, an emergency fund, and a growth fund that you can use for future expenses, future emergencies, but also then have additional cash to think about, okay, what else could you be doing to grow your business and generate additional revenue and profit. Now you might be thinking, this is all, sounds great, but my expenses are already optimized, and there's nothing really, and there's just expenses, and when they come up, and I deal with it. And if you're thinking that, I feel you, because I have thought that in the past as well, and that there's nothing I can do and everything is optimized. And what really helped me was when I got a third someone else to come in, a second eye to look at my books and my expenses, and where I had to actually verbalize whether a particular expense was adding value or not. And so what I want to offer you is that if you are stressed out about your business finances and you're not sure, and you do find yourself getting into and out of credit card and line of credit debt, then you owe yourself the to open up to other possibilities. And I'd like to offer to be that second opinion for you. So there's a questionnaire below. If you do want to engage, then I'm happy to schedule a call. Simply fill out the 2-minute questionnaire below, and my team will reach out to schedule a 30-minute conversation. If not, you just have some questions you'd like to post below, please do that, and I'd be happy to answer. And I just want to thank you for joining me on this video, and look forward to seeing you on the next one.